You see, doubt is a weird thing. I'd even push it far enough to say that doubt is useless. And at the very least, negative. See, the reason why I say doubt is useless is because there have been situations where I was extremely doubtful and I succeeded. In fact, I came out on top. There have been situations where I was brimming with confidence, like, overconfident, like, I believe nothing could tear me down. And I failed dismally. Dismally. I remember there was this A-level maths test, and I thought I got like 98%. I got 8%. I got 8%. And I was like, what is going on? Some people argue that doubt is useful in life because it indicates where you haven't prepared. But if you're similar to me, you don't doubt yourself in situations where you haven't prepared. I'm actually the most confident when I haven't prepared. Because when I haven't prepared, I just become arrogant. I'll just continually tell myself I'm G. Pressure makes diamonds. Pressure makes diamonds. And pressure does make diamonds, and that's why I'm a diamond. But I don't even think that doubt is an important part in the equation of life. I think it's just one of those things that needs to be cancelled out. Like, when you have X on either side of the equal sign, just cancel that jump out. I've seen in my life that things either work or they don't. And most times, doubt doesn't change much unless you allow it to stop you from giving your all. In the Bible, we're constantly told to have faith, which is the opposite of doubt. It even goes to the extent of saying that if we have faith and we speak to a mountain saying move, that mountain will actually move. And most people say that this verse is just metaphorical. But what if you could actually move a mountain if you had faith? Because who actually believes they can move a mountain? Have you ever met someone who believes that there's Mount Kilimanjaro? I'm going to move that mountain. Like, that person is actually borderline delusional. Not even borderline, they are, because it doesn't make sense. Faith isn't supposed to make sense, but anyways, I digress. But if I were to tell you that you could totally eradicate doubt, I'd be lying. I would be lying, because I haven't figured out how to do that. I've only figured out how to reduce the doubt in my life. What I do know, you have to trust in God and become the type of person that you can trust. There are people who would trust with our lives because they've demonstrated to us that they're trustworthy. See, the problem is we don't even demonstrate to ourselves that we're trustworthy. We tell ourselves, I'm going to wake up at 7, and then what? We wake up at 9. We tell ourselves we're going to do this, and then we do the opposite thing. During high school, at the end of every single term, I'll tell my friend Celestino that, next term, I'm coming back looking like Akin Fenwa. And imagine I was just a little tall, lanky, 15, 16-year-old. And I'm coming back looking like that person. And guess what? Every holiday I came back looking the same. Sometimes I'd even lost weight. So now imagine, I wasn't living up to what I was telling other people I was going to do, what I was telling myself I was going to do. So why wouldn't I doubt myself, right? I'd never pulled through with anything I said I was going to do. So why would I not doubt myself? And I was going to say that the key to not doubting yourself is to simply improve yourself. But before even improving yourself, you have to do what you say you're going to do. Because you're never going to improve yourself if you actually don't do the things that you say you're going to do. Because you're going to say, I'm going to go to the gym, then you don't go to the gym. I'm going to read this book, then you don't read the book. So actually the key, before even thinking about improving yourself, is literally doing the things that you say you're going to do. Becoming a person of your word. What I've said only covers doubt in situations that are in your control. In life, a good amount of the situations we face are out of our control. And the only way to get rid of doubt then is to connect with God. People have the relationship with God the wrong way around. We think, we have this subconscious belief that the more we connect with God, the more God is going to show up for us. But I've learned that God always shows up for us. It's just that when we get closer to God, we're able to recognize where He actually works. God always shows up for us. It's us that don't have the eyes to see. Once develop those eyes by getting closer to God, we'll learn that if God is always going to show up, then why do I need to doubt?